Removing write permission does not prevent root from writing to the file. I just noticed on my Ubuntu machine, X3 file system, that removing write permissions from a file does not keep root from writing to it. Is this a general rule of Unix file permissions? Or specific to Ubuntu? Or a misconfiguration on my machine? Writing to the file fails, as expected, if I do this from my normal user account. Is this normal behavior? Is there a way to prevent root from accidentally writing to a file? Preferably using normal file system mechanisms, not a PAMA, etc. Please teach me about something that I most definitely don't understand. Note, I understand that root has total control over the system and can, e.g., change the permissions on any file. My question is whether currently set permissions are enforced on code running as root. The idea is the root user preventing her/himself from accidentally writing to a file. Note, I also understand that one should not be logged in as root for normal operations. I just noticed this behavior and am asking you about it.
One, this is a normal behavior. Root has RW access on all files at all times. 2, you can protect a file even from root, not deliberate action, but accidental, anyway, by using. That is change attributes that are mutable. To remove the protection, have a look at man chatter for more info.
Yes, this is normal. Root is God. Yes, there are ways to prevent root from overwriting files. Set the immutable bit with chatter, plus I sets, I unsets. Requires root access, works only on X2/X3, presumably X4 too, but is otherwise practical. Don't run apps as root. No root privs, no overwriting files. Use sudo to access system functions. Unmount the file system. No mounted Fs, no overwriting files. Turn off computer. No electricity, no overwriting files. These methods follow logically from number 1. As you can see, the last two methods are generally not useful, in the same way that protecting Windows against viruses by unplugging the network is generally not useful. This is why root is dangerous. Plus, discounting the possibility of accidentally writing directly to the blocked device, of course. Yes, root can do that. Yes, you can prevent that, disconnect the device. Plus, this is also where those both myths come from. They're not all myths.
You can also restrict file access for the root user by using Linux kernel capabilities, this URL. There is also the possibility of using say Linux or some other kernel patch to make some files immutable even to root.
I think that as long as root is the superuser, and he can do anything, you cannot remove him any permission, also if you are the root. It is supposed to be the will of the root to prevent himself of doing or not an operation, such as write into a file, or open an application. So no, chances are you would only deactivate the root account, to prevent a bad use of it. Regards. Note to self, ye shall be humble, maybe ye are wrong.
Everyone support the file. Let us consider the